Good morning, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Weens. I'm in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and today we're gonna go on a food tour, but we're especially gonna try to seek out and find some of the lesser known Ethiopian food dishes. I'm gonna meet up with Sammy. He's a journalist here in Addis. He's gonna show us around, we're gonna go around, and we're gonna share all the food with you in this video right now. And Sam is you're a journalist with the newspaper?
Yes, and then local journalist.
Okay, and also you do some freelance writing?
I do. I write for CNBC in South Africa, and I blog for the Huffington Post.
Where are we heading to now?
We're going to Sabata, just outside of Addis, in the outskirts of the capital of Ethiopia.
And they're known for
traditional food and the honey, the wine, the Ethiopian wine.
Awesome.
Which is almost unknown outside of Ethiopia, but it's something to look forward to.
Very cool. So that's where we're starting off this Ethiopian food tour. About a 45-minute drive, we made it to an area of town, a very local area. This is where we're gonna find some of the food. Salama. Anytime in Ethiopia, when you see meat hanging in the butchery, you know you can get all of the Ethiopian meat dishes, including the dulet and the raw meat. But they have, I think it's mostly beef here. They're slicing it up here. You order here, you get the beef there, and then if it's raw, they just like slice it up and serve it to you on a plate, and it goes directly to your table. But if they cook it, then they take it back to the kitchen and then cook it. But the aroma, you know this is a meat restaurant just because of the aroma of that meat. Okay, I'm gonna say another. We got to the area of town and then we just kind of asked around where's the meat spot. This is the place we're starting here, and we're gonna get a dish. Dulet. Yeah. Dulet is a mix of organs, which we're gonna eat here. Chili powder?
Yeah.
Dig into this. Grab some injera. We got the dulet. It's served in the middle of a bed of injera, and that's a bunch of organs, all kind of minced up organs. There's probably kidney, there's heart, there's a number of different things, all a mix of lungs. So what you do, you grab a piece of injera, you dip it into the dulet, and then dip it into the chili powder, and it's completely raw. Cool. Oh wow. It's so good. Oh wow. The whole kind of bar just laughed when I took that bite and enjoyed it so much. The Ethiopian butter, you can taste that. That's what makes it like really rich. You can taste the spice blend. You can taste like the kind of like a clove taste to it. Oh man, that's just so good. It's awesome. It just melts in your mouth with that butter. The injera just like holds it together. Yeah, it's delicious. It's amazing. And I love it with that chili powder as well, which has almost a little sour, spicy kick to it. It's amazing. Wow. They also just poured us a little bit of their in-house, which they make here, mustard, which you normally eat with the chunk of raw meat. It's good to eat just with sopping up with injera as well. It's horseradish, I think. It has the wasabi effect. It goes up your nose a bit. Okay. Very good. How is it?
It's very good.
We finished with the dulet and it was incredibly good, but then sitting next to us, they ordered the shaklatibs, and it looked so good that we had to order one too. So we're gonna get some shaklatibs, which is the cooked meat on a clay little pan over charcoal. I'm gonna take another. We were asking them if we could take some shots in the kitchen. This is where they cook the meat, but they were really shy and they said we weren't allowed back here. But I just came back and really smiled and said the food was awesome. But then the ladies cooking, they were really embarrassed, so they just all ran out of the kitchen. But this is the kitchen. They have some oil here bubbling over fire. They have some more fires going. So if you order meat and then they cook it. Hello.
What you need?
I was just taking a look in the kitchen.
Okay, how to make the
Yes, because I love the food. Yes, I love the food.
Okay, sir.
Is it?
She said when you come another time,
Yeah.
I'll show you myself.
So we've talked to them and then they said I could come in the kitchen. She's frying up some of the chocolatives right there. Oh yeah.
She said just enough, we are so much work.
Okay. Amaseganalo. Amaseganalo. Yeah, again, it's beef, which they sliced, and there's also some bones in there. They set it into the top of a clay pan, and then there's charcoal underneath it so that it continues to sizzle and keep hot as you keep on eating. And again, they serve it with injera as well as some of that mustard with some chili powder in it. Again, you grab a piece of injera, and then you grab a piece of meat and then dip it into the mustard sauce. The meat is a little on the tough, chewy side, but it is flavorful, and I do love that mustard sauce with the meat chili. This type of meat you might have to chew for a while. It is really flavorful though. Yeah, that fat just juices with flavor. Yeah, the meat, that will give you a jaw workout, that is for sure. Salamat, man. Thank you so much. That was a great spot, very local spot. Yeah, that was some good meat.
To taste the traditional honey.
Oh, okay, traditional honey wine.
It's a honey wine, Ethiopian honey wine.
Pour you the honey wine out of it's like a pitcher and serve it in this awesome bottle. It's almost a vase. Cheers. Oh wow. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it's so good. It's like it has a little bit of a sour taste to it, but a sweet honey taste. It's almost like orange juice. Or something.
So one of them was complaining that the price has gone up to 9 cents.
It is really good tasting. You can taste the aroma of the honey. Yeah, that was an experience, an Ethiopian experience. Sit in the front. Okay, we couldn't find a taxi, so we jumped into a van on our way back to Addis. Okay. Actually, we privately hired the van, and we're on our way. We couldn't find a taxi here, so we're on our way to my seatbelt has some problems. We're on our way back to Addis Ababa. It's always an adventure. Part of the adventure. We made it back to Addis. That was an adventurous ride, and we are gonna go eat some more here in Addis. Oh, they come together. We made it to a restaurant. It's called El Shaddai Restaurant. This is a restaurant that specializes in food from Tigray, which is in the northern part of Ethiopia, and they have some dishes on their menu that are actually very rare to find in Addis Ababa. And we're gonna try a very specific dish.
ውስጡ ምንድን ነው? ስጋ አለ? ስጋ? እንዴት ነው የሚበላው?
የሚበላው እንዴት አደረጉና
It's called tehlo. Tehlo. It's a dish from Tigray, and it is some injera on the bottom, and then I don't know what is. It's like a stew. Maybe it looks kind of buttery, and it looks.
Siljo is what's Siljo?
Anyway, we'll try. And then she has this dough, which she makes little bites of dough into little dumplings almost. And then what you do is you poke it with a stick, and then you dip it in, and that's how you eat it. And she put some kind of yogurt on top as well. You can really taste the spice blend in there. The little ball dumplings have kind of a very starchy, kind of grainy texture. But that sauce is unbelievable. It's like really rich with spice. It is, you can taste the butter in there, and then it's like cooled down with the yogurt. Wow, that's awesome. That's unbelievably good. Okay, and she just said the balls are wheat. And it got some meat in there too. You know, you can taste definitely red chilies, maybe some cardamom in there. I'm sure it's like a blend of many spices. And then with the butter, it's really rich and spicy and incredibly flavorful with these like wheat gummy dumplings.
They use barberry to dry the meat.
Is it okay if I put it here? So that's dry meat. That's why it has a really like strong, nice taste. But there's bits of dry meat in here too. And yeah, these are Ethiopian chopsticks, but they're more just like stabbers, like you poke them. That is unbelievably good. This is a totally new Ethiopian food for me, or a food for me that I've never tasted before.
That's also for me.
Yeah. So even many people in Addis Ababa have never tried it, never heard of it. Both of them, it's their first time to try it as well.
It's for around.
This dish is just blowing my mind. It's so unbelievably tasty. So many flavors. This is a dish that just has me in awe with every single bite. The meat almost tastes like salami. That was one of the greatest, most unique Ethiopian dishes, but even unique dishes that I've had. Unbelievably delicious. That is gonna go on my list of most incredibly delicious and fun to eat dishes. Wow, that was incredible. I loved it. Every single bite of it. Just made it back to the guest house after an amazing day. That ending meal though, the tello, and the dulet was incredibly tasty as well, but that ending meal was That was such a unique, such an incredibly delicious Ethiopian food. I'm glad I had a chance to try it. I want to say a huge thank you to Sammy for taking me around, and also a huge thank you to Yamane and Michael for organizing and for giving me some restaurant tips. I'm gonna say goodbye right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe and also click that little bell icon. That way you'll get notified of the next video. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Addis Ababa.